Okay, I think I'm live now. Let's try to get my phone back on. Oh. I saw the saddest thing coming back. There was a cow standing over a cow that had died, fighting off the... Oh, shoot. It was fighting off vultures off of the dead cow. It was sad. I wanted to go help, but private property, you can't mess with people's cows no matter what. Okay, there's the canvas. Okay, now let's do this. And I need to pull the painting up as the big picture. And why is it only showing me a narrow screen? Will it turn sideways? I don't know. That's kind of odd. Okay, well, we'll partially see what I'm doing. I'm just going to coat this in yellow. What I need to do is, let me see if it'll even show up on camera. What I need to do, well, you can see the chalk lines. You can see it a little bit in that camera too. I need to take a light pastel color here and kind of drag it down, each of the colors, all the way down. And so I'm going to practice on here with the card that I want to try doing. So this will be my play piece, which I always turn into... Did I turn off the Wi-Fi? I shouldn't have done that. I needed to see the chat on that other phone. Okay, there we go. Is it connected yet? Come on, quit playing games. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry it takes so long to set up. So all these gadgets, if they would make things different in this world. There it goes, it's connecting. I just want to be able to see the chat closer. All right, there we go. We're in. So I'm just going to do a basic yellow coat. Then we're going to try with the Fry's VIP card. Yeah. We're in. So I'm just going to do a basic yellow coat. Then we're going to... We don't need volume. All right, there we go. And so what I need to do is take my light pastel color and go across and down and across and down and across and down. But I have to practice and see if there's something I need to change before I start that canvas. So we're going to put a background on because I'm not going to just play. I'm actually going to play and use it later for a painting, which is how I usually roll. Let's just use... It's got cornstarch on it still. Let's use this one. Let me put this on so I can see. Yep, I'm going to paint for a little bit. I'm just trying out a technique. Did you hear about the cow thing I saw on the way back? That was heartbreaking. The cow standing over there guarding the dead cow, and the buzzard's trying to come at it, and it's swishing its tail and swinging its head. It was a little rough to watch. Yeah, I'm just doing just a yellow background. I didn't even get water. Where is my water? Ooh, I need a new water container. Ooh, crap. I'm going to dump this stuff out and use this. There we go. I definitely have to put out more yellow. I don't even care if it's I usually don't do solid color backgrounds. So this is a little different in itself. Yeah, painting. I did a mini tour of Fort Davis earlier, but I had already bought milk when I decided to do it, so I couldn't do too much. And there's a few places that I probably want to take y'all. I might go places next week. I got a little bit of fuel extra gift again. I've got a new camper, which was given to me today. Yeah, I told him not to sign it over to me yet. I don't know if I want to maintain it, but I'll use it while I'm here. I think I'm moving my home base to Texas, but I'll still be probably mostly in Arizona. I just like free, number one. Two, it's closer to traveling to other parts of the United States than Arizona is. And I can sort of camp out, recoup, build up, and then travel again from here. And when the shit hits the fan, this is the place I'm going to be anyway. Texas. Yep. Texas. I'm going to be Wendy B of Texas, I guess. Oh, now we got to wait for paint to dry. We're waiting for paint to dry while I find my coffee. Yeah, it's in the camper. I'll be right back. I wanted to play some music. Where's the tree? Do need to get some music on it, but it won't let me play it off of my phone I'm streaming with. Maybe it'll let me play it off of this other one I'm using for the chat. If I even have Spotify on this one. Yep, I do. Woohoo! I got me another Bluetooth speaker. I'd given my other one to somebody on the convoy. I can't remember his name. He had the megaphone and he was doing all the talking. I think it was Simon. I gave it to him because with the megaphone and the Bluetooth speaker, he was able to blast some things. Oh, what do I want to listen to? Library is what I want to listen to. I went downtown and I met some people. It was fun. Bluetooth's on, but it's not connected. Why is it not picking up on that? Maybe I'm still connected on the other device, which is very touchy. Oh, it's on hotspot right now. I can. Okay. That one froze. Let's try it again. Still froze. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to get cranky when things don't work. It's not letting me hook up to the speaker. Maybe I need to unplug this or maybe turn it off and turn it back on. It was hooked up to the other phone.
Power on.
Okay.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
All right. It's ready to pair, it says. And there it is. It says pairing, pairing, pairing. Oh. Okie dokie.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right.
Just build it up. It goes step by step, piece by piece, brick by brick, until it's complete. You gotta build it up. Just build it up. You gotta build it up. Just build it up. I don't just dabble and scrabble. No, bro, I battle with Diablo, silly felony vandals. Sit down. You need to alter me and cabin settle. You get rattled and travel. I got a bomb flow and I'm also and I never follow. So hello in my hollow. My face using never hollow.
What was I just gonna do? Let's see the chat. There it is. Okay. Is it the pain? Other. Let's see if the camera unfroze. Nope. have to rejoin on this other one. Gotta climb up. Because right now, I am on the tether. And it's touchy. Okay, I gotta leave and come back, apparently. Okay, I'm about to start dancing on the table. That's funny. Hip hop. I like all kinds. I don't like country, jazz, and I really hate Christmas music. But yeah, I like percussion a lot. So yeah, we're gonna do some hip hop. Okay, what color should I try? Yellow. Let's do a green. I could use. Oh, it's if you don't like Christian music, you're not gonna like this. It's you don't have to listen to the words though. It's Christian rap. Well, I don't know how Christian it is, but it's clean rap. How's that? Hip hop, party music, house music, whatever you call it. I like techno, but I don't play it too often, especially if I'm around other people, because it just reminds me of 70s strip music. And it wouldn't have, except when I worked at the art studio. I turned it on one day, and one of the people walked in and he goes, "What is this, a strip club?" And that was the last time I could listen to techno without thinking about a strip club. Strip film. Not a strip club, but yeah. Porn film, that's it. He said, "Is this a porn film?" Of course, a couple people said yeah, but I could change it. I could put it back to like 70s stuff or apologetic 70s and 80s. When I drive and I'm having a really good day, I like my bass. I am going to change it though, because it is starting to get to me. I guess I can't work with it that way, yeah. There we go. Oh, great. They play country first. Oh, well, whatever.
I talked to Ahab when he was the king of the land. Said it's time to make you understand. Bring all your false prophets up to Mount Carmel.
Take them all out. They're all out, but
I've got lots of fighting bail, it's plain to see.
Almost dry.
Ain't much, but you know who's with me. You choose your way, but you learn it, and I won't wait.
Okay, this one has a beat. It's not too bad.
Well, I said let's have a contest to call fire from the sky. You go first, and then I'll have a try. Well, 450
This says nobody here, but I already know I'm there, so why wouldn't that show up? It's kind of odd. And Discord's going nuts again. I don't want to go in. The last 2 days I've had to divert people from having their temper tantrums. I'm not ready to go back again. Let somebody else handle it.
12 barrels of water on the wood.
right, let's mix a green first. Oh, I'm going to try this one because the permanent green, which is darker, actually has a touch of blue in it. It'll make it easier to bring it down into. Probably putting out too much paint here. Oh, got to get my brushes out. I probably need to put in the description which band it is, and then I have permissions to play. I don't think they care about the music if you're not monetizing. That's the word. Definitely not monetizing. I am not a pro streamer. I'm just somebody who likes to visit with people. Same color. Thinking I have to load a white onto it first. And the color, let's find out. Got that closer to the middle. Okay, got some white. Oops. Let's see what happens. So we go across. And we start dragging down. This is a rougher canvas than the other thing. This isn't working the way I wanted it to be. It looks like it's not going to do what I want it to do. But it is cool. It's not what I wanted, but it'll work for this. Let me try different technique for the next line. This is my clay piece. Trying to figure out what will work to get me what I want on that other painting. So this time, I'm going to do a thin line of the color. And do a white line above it. Should do one beside it, but I don't have anything with a nice point. What I'll probably do is water down some paint on the other one. I'll probably try it for the next one if this works. If it works, I'll water down some paint and try it again with, well, that's way too much white right in here. Okay, let's see if this one works. Oh. It does a cool thing, but that's not what I was looking for either. I wonder if it's more fluid, if it would work better. All right, we can skip the card. I like this one. what else I got? I got that big brush to drag it down, but that's not going to give me the smooth thing I want. Maybe just a matter of using my... I got an idea. Let's check what happens if I add water and drag it. Okay, it gets pastel-y. I may end up letting that dry. Oh, you know what? That is a lot closer to what I was looking for. I wonder if this green area is still wet enough to do anything with. Yep, it is. Alright, we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to try it with a brush and water. I'm going to get out of the fan so it dries. Tilt the fan. Oh, I had to put it on. There we go. On the battery, so they don't straight. Better. Now it's blowing on the painting. Oh! Okay. It may be a matter of putting my pastel line in and then letting it dry for a minute and dragging it down with water. We'll try that in a minute. I think I'll try that with liking what's happening, but use that one. I don't want to mix the color on this while I'm experimenting anyway. I kind of like that blend, but I want the sharpness of the separate areas on that other painting. I'm going to make this more pastel-y if I can. If it doesn't get more pastel-y, I need to try another color. Let's experiment here for myself. See if it will get to what I want. No, it's not. I'm going with the blue. Probably went with the wrong green. Setting out. You're out of the game, dude. Part of this white. Ah, what the heck is that? Okay, well that's nice to mix it all now. Didn't know I had a clot in it. Alright, that green works as a pastel much better. Alright, so now I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to do a line of this pastel-y green above. My gosh. I don't want it to dry. It dries. When I want it to dry, it doesn't. That's not as pastel-y as I want. loaded up with paint. I'm going back to putting a little bit of that white above it. You could do like a... Okay. Wow. All right. So I did a kind of a blend there. Now let's see what happens when I use a little bit of water to drag it down. Nope. Gotta wipe the brush in between. Dang, and I spoiled it again. This is why I'm doing a practice piece, apparently. All right. Now we really got to let it dry. I'm going to try blue down in here now. We're going to keep going until I get it right, dang it. This is one. All right, so that almost worked, except I didn't wipe my brush between each stroke, and I ended up getting the green up above the white line. So what we're going to do is we're going to try it again with blue. Dry this color off, I'll be able to reuse it in a minute. We're going to retry it with the blue. As it dries. Ugh. Okay. Not in the mood for that song. Wait, it's on. When you use too many gadgets, you don't know what's playing what. There we go. Saw chat. Now I can't get to it. Somehow it went off of my.
Though I like you and you're pretty, there's 1,000 pounds of weight I'm lifting right now in your city.
Hey, Obi. Okay, sorry. Oh, dropping gadgets. Why do I suddenly have an echo? Oh, because I need to mute the YouTube. Oh, the heck to mute. I'll just pause it. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Yeah, I'm playing around with trying to get the look I want for the larger canvas, so I'm playing on a smaller one. We're going to make a painting out of it afterwards. And now my music's done. What just happened? It's downloaded, so it shouldn't stop. Oh, because I dropped it. There we go.
Most girls aren't quite as fine as you.
There's a lot of water on there. That's going to take a while to dry. How's your day, Uwe?
It's not fair how you get on me, cause I'm strong without nutrition or exercise.
No, I'm going to go to Quartzsite for 2 months. I have people expecting me out there. So after Missouri, I'll probably do a quick stop here and head over to Quartzsite for 2 months. Maybe 3. I don't know. I can travel and go as much as I want. I just need a home base. And right now it's in Arizona, and it's boring where you are. I know, you're in that stupid hospital. But the home base makes me closer to the rest of the United States anyway. And it's free. So I'm in this camper that I'm using for my studio. This is the one that they gave me today. It's not, I say it doesn't work for a studio, but if I own it, I could take out some things. That's an idea. What I would need is I'd have to set up the back part behind this, where the sofa thing is. I'd have to set that up to stack my paintings. I would have to, well, there's a bunk above it. I could also put supplies up above, pull that down, and put a bunch of stuff up in there. But I really need a bigger table for my actual work surface. I can mount a thing on the ceiling for the overhead camera. Yeah, no, I'm not going to live in it. I like my other one. It's perfect for my living, what I need to be able to put my feet up. And that ceiling is only 3.5 feet. It's perfect for my legs to get my circulation going again. I like sleeping in the small. I have a touch of Asperger's, which is functional autism. And smaller spaces are more comfortable to me. I find when I sleep on the floor, I end up cuddling up under some furniture. Most people don't know I'm still in the room. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pull this one. It'd be nice to take it out to courtside. I can have company. But I can have people come visit me here too. But that's okay. If somebody wanted to pull it for me, I wouldn't mind taking it to courtside. But I'm not going to pull it. It's got, the floor needs repaired at the doorway. It's crumbling. It has a few leaks. The water heater is so old it won't light anymore. It does have propane fridge and stove. Has its own bathroom, and the bathroom has a tub, and I'm small, that I can use, which is exciting. But again, we don't have hot water heater yet. If it's mine, then I have to worry about it. I told him I don't really want to own it. I don't want to take care of it. But yeah, it's mine to use at least. Unless I decide I want to own it and become responsible for all the maintenance. This is why I left my mobile home in the first place, actually. Didn't want to maintain it. Hope you don't mind the music. Cold showers healthy. I think not. Not when you have fibromyalgia. It's painful. Pain is not healthy and pain is not fun. Some things you gotta do anyway, whether you have pain or not. It sucks. That's the way it is. The paint's taking too long to dry and I'm getting anxious. If I sit down, try to sip my coffee. Yeah, I could put a lot of the painting storage up above in that upper bunk. That's actually part of the cabinet. Then I'd only have to store the bigger ones down. My other phone's dinging and I can't look at it. I might disconnect my tether. Yeah. I don't know. I feel pretty powerful when I push through the pain, though. Makes me feel good that I can still accomplish stuff despite age. Here before I lose it. I have a charge controller I've got to set up. Oh my gosh. I just drove all the way down Fort Davis with loose wires in my charge controller. I'm going to go check on my batteries for a second. Gosh, I hope I didn't arc them. Oh, holy crap.
world ever became a sheep dame. He lost his buckle, you know, he isn't ashamed. Little old Jim,
Oh, we're good. Wow.
all the man could see that they were afraid.
All morning I kept saying to myself, unplug it first, unplug it first. Those ladies were funny. I am going to go have coffee there someday and visit with them. You should have seen the ladies at the gas station. We had a great time. Wendy just travels around, meets people, and parties. Yeah. The people downtown, after reading that thing at the library, I'm like, and then I'm not, yeah, at the library, and then looking in the library and the coffee shop, and I'm thinking most of these places are set up for people just to sit and shoot the breeze. Shit, to shit and shoot the breeze. So yeah, I need to take some time, go sit downtown. I keep pouring out too much paint. The white I'm not pouring out too much of. It's the other ones. Kind of didn't need the whole thing.
Fooling around and live like a devil. You're tired of the devil and you want to turn around. Confess, repent, devote your soul to Christ. Get out of that job, find out what that book's all about.
That's gonna make a nice pastel blue.
It's kind of lonely.
Okay, so we do that, and then we'll have a line of white above it. That's First Lady, man. You know, sometimes when you see people and you just see something they do right off, and you know, man, I would get along hanging out with this person. I gotta go back and hang out there. You're right. They were great. There was a guy there too. I don't know if he was caught on camera, but he was pretty funny too. Okay, we're gonna try this now. Actually, I'm gonna make it slightly watery. Try this blue line here. Get a white line above it. I know, messy. And we're gonna do this and blend it. We have one color on one side and one on the other. And we're gonna use a big old brush and some water and pull it down. I'm gonna do this in between each one. I didn't get it white enough, and it's drying up. How come when I want it to dry, it won't dry, and when I don't, it's just all dried on me? Wow. Oh, I don't know. I bought that coffee and didn't pay attention to the price. That's too funny. I think it was $2 something. Yeah, I don't know where Annie is. Well, I wasn't on yesterday because I just went for a nap. Don't know where Annie is. Maybe that motorcycle ride we all went on. I'm just not going to get what I want. All right, so my other idea is just to do plain old color, drag it down, and then do a white drag it down. I'm kind of getting a little bit there. Now I'm really goofing off. Just like use up the rest of the paint. I am not getting any of this to work the way I want it to be. And it's still a cool background. Keep trying. Alright, so I guess I'll try. I need another color. I need to try. I'll do a red. Try a red one. I should grab that. I'm not pouring. Actually, I'm going to do. I'm going to do orange as opposed to red. Paint down in the front. I'm going to wait for it to dry this time. It's not a bad place. No, it's not. Oh, that's not a bad price. No, I just got a plain coffee, though. They had fancy ones. When I asked for a decaf, she says, what kind? And I'm looking, and I'm like, I just wanted a plain coffee. I don't remember what the other prices were. I really don't. I don't know how long that's going to take to dry. Oh, I hate this humidity. Eric surprised the heck out of me again, showing up on my feeds. I never knew he was interested in my feeds. Probably wasn't, but it's just kind of funny. Hey, what is that? Well, it's not what it looked like. I'm not even going to say what it looked like. Yeah, I think that piece is just going to have to go in stages. But we'll try it here. I'm going to use a tiny tube instead of that. Really, I'm going to use my tiny tubes for the rest of this thing. Actually, these are cheap. Just play with them. Besides, I think the blue is a different blue. And I don't think I should use this blue because I'm out of my Cerulean blue and I don't want to order paint yet. So I figured out all the colors I need to buy. Oh, I have a purple. Okay, look at it. Purple. Forget red. Purple lemon. I don't care if I finish off the whole tube trying to practice this. No, it's not a bad price at all. I'm still, that vision of the cow. There was a cow standing over a dead cow fighting off turkey buzzards. And it's swinging its tail and swinging its head and just desperately trying to keep them off of its dead buddy. And I wanted to go rescue him, but I couldn't. I don't drink the fancy stuff anymore because I'm off of sugar. I'm only on honey. When I have sugar, my allergies get so bad. Nothing stops my nose from running. And you can't go out in public with a constant drip. And it's not just a little drip, it pours. Oh, it's still wet. There we go. Maybe that'll help as long as it doesn't fall. So I got me a Bluetooth speaker today. I got wireless headphones, but they weren't charged up. That's going to be fun because then I can just blast the music in my ears and I don't have to worry about whether other people like it or not. What else did I get? Milk, creamer. Oh, and I got a new data transfer cable for my older phone. The one I'm reading the chat off of, because what was with the dead cow? I don't know. I just drove and I saw this cow standing there all by itself, and they're very social animals. They stay together. They like to visit with people. And this one was all alone, and it was like standing really weird. And I looked closer, and there was something under it. And I just saw the buzzards flying around, and then I saw him swinging his tail and swinging his head, trying to keep them away, and I realized it was another dead cow underneath. And you can't go on their property and mess with their cows because you're going to be paying for a cow if they think you're the one who did anything to it. So you can't really go in. It was hard. It was really hard for me to see. Heartbreaking. It's like if your loved one was getting ready to be ripped to pieces and you're guarding them and you couldn't guard them forever. It's hard. So I think next week, I don't know, I might either go down to the fort and do some photography, or take the stream to Marfa and go look at some of the galleries and things down in Marfa. That shall be one of those sometime next week. Actually, it would have to be Monday or Tuesday because, yeah, wow, I couldn't do it Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. Definitely not. That's it. I have Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday to do that next week. That is just taking its good old time to dry. That's annoying. Why do my paints dry up on me when I'm trying to paint with them? Cows have such... I love cows. That's part of what I like about camping up in Flagstaff. Is they have the cows feeding up there and you're camping right with the cows. They'll come up to your campsite. They like to dig for the mushrooms. They'll come right up. And yesterday when I went for my 4-mile walk, there was a cow ran up to the fence to greet me, howling and mooing like crazy. I would have went over and pet him, but I didn't know. I don't really know those people yet. So then, as I turned around and came back, he started pushing his water dish over to me. And again, I wanted to rescue the poor cow and fill his water dish, but it wouldn't let me. I see a chat thing, but it's not showing up here where I can read it yet. You can't feed other people's cows, but it was cute how he brought his water barrel over, tried to get me to fill it. Cows have such cute eyes. They do. Oh, I see what happened. For some reason on the chat on the computer, it has the one chat before the other, but when I look down on my phone, they're in a different order. Yeah. Actually, any animal. If I see like it's in pain or it needs help, it's like I have a hard time not helping it. I did stay and chat with it for a while. Well, not the one today because I was only driving, but it was all about getting the milk home before it went bad today. know, I'll just control the music till the paint dries.
Let's go. Got a story from Gab, with a twist you may not know. But it sounds like a dream. You know that it was so. Not a legend, hey, not a radical myth, not a habit of religious belief. I got a story of futures. Listen, I want everything. Yeah. Another one died for us. Another one died for us. Yeah, it was time to get it done, so the Father sent his son. Another one died for us. Yeah. Hey, you're gonna get the truth.
I am in a party mood today. There ain't no party. I'm in a party mood. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Kill the fan long enough to do this. Maybe it won't.
Another one died for us. Another one died for us.
Okay, that's not a channel I need to pay attention to. These people on that Discord server are going a little bit nuts. Should take the time to make sure. Oh, I gotta change the water. Make sure there's nothing really bad going on. It's not like they expect me to be there every second of the day, but they do like it to be handled every few hours at least. Put more water than normal in it. Okay. Oh, that's not. I don't know why I'm supposed to take one color and add it to the white, not take the. Wow, that's still not the pastel I want. Okay, so for what we're gonna be doing instead of wasting all my colors is doing one drop of color into white. There we go.
Another one died for us, yeah. Never gonna get it done, so the Father's in the Son. Another one died for us, yeah. Hey, gonna get the truth. Another one died for us, yeah. Look out. Hey, hey. All right.
Oh my gosh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Check that out. I'm going darker as I go down and blending it in. I think this might be the solution. Might be. Now let's see what happens if I just do a little blending. I think this is it. I found my solution. Yay. Oh. Yay! We got a solution. I'm so happy. Now I just really want to add some more of this up at the other spot because I don't want to waste this. Kind of watery up there. Yeah, I just needed to use up that paint to just sort of cover up. There it is. That's going to work on those lines. So it's just going to be a matter of making a progression of 3 colors from white pastel to a little bit darker pastel. And just sort of doing the blending. All right, I can turn the fan on for drying again. It's kind of really watery. Wow. So I could tilt it back down. I don't know if you can see it. but it's kind of coming back down. No, that's not working. So note to self, don't make it that watery next time. Oh, that's why I did a sample piece. This is not showing right. No, it's showing, it's just not. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is find something to mount. Oh, I'm on that tether, so I can't even. Wait, maybe I can get on from this phone? Hold on. Let's see if I can get on StreamYard with this phone. See what it looks like from overhead. The music might stop, but that's okay. I really need bumpier music today. It's just slowish. Seems a bit slow to me today. And this phone's really taking its good old time. They've slowed down my Wi-Fi hotspot tethering because I used my 30-some gigs. But it's doing well enough to stream through this. It's just this other phone's a lot slower. But yeah, I'm going to go stand up there and hold the phone up and see what it looks like. In fact, I'm going to drag it. You know what's wrong? Is I have the wrong thing on the big screen. That's what it is. Should have been that way. But if I can mount something to use for a camera up there. Well, since this is my camper and I can do whatever the freak I want with it, I'm probably going to find a different way to do this microwave setup. I might take out that cabinet door, cut it out a little bit, get the microwave up there. Especially if I can do a phone mount. Boy, this thing's taking forever to go up. Wow. Well, we're waiting for that to come up. There's a country one. Who owns the trailer? Well, he gave it to me. Wants to put the title in my name, and I said I don't know if I want it in my name because I don't know if I want to maintain it, to tell you the truth. I walked away from my mobile home because of having to maintain it. I just didn't have it in me anymore. It took everything I had to maintain my house, and I couldn't even visit with people. I couldn't travel. I couldn't do anything. So I really don't want to be tied down to a bunch of financial crap that I can't take care of. So I'm reluctant to put it in my name. But I probably will. Because if I can get somebody to pull it to some places, I could go. Like if I could get someone to take it to Quartzsite for me, I could have guests. This phone doesn't want to do what it wants to do. Oh, because Spotify is still trying to download. That's why it's not. How do I get it to stop downloading? I don't know. Can't. It's not going to do what I want it to do. Okay, fine. I can take it off the tether and take the other phone up. Oh, there. Is it even working any? I won't be able to tell off this phone. Oh, okay. I'm going to join Restream on this other one. Hopefully you can hear me. I can't even touch that phone. It's on the tether. The hotspot's fucking up. Sorry, I don't like cursing, but I'm really frustrated right now. Maybe they just killed my signal down to super low or something. I don't know what happened. But it's just not doing what I want. And this phone won't. Okay, I'm going to try to put the computer on hotspot again. That's what happened is I put it on the hotspot because of the tether. And then it all went to hell. Okay, we are on hotspot. My connection? Are you kidding? Okay, hopefully you're still there. We're going up. If I get a ceiling mount, we'll be able to see the whole table. It's going to be too far up. I'm going to have to bring it down like that. So I'm going to need to get something at this cabinet length to hook the phone up over. There. If I get something like that. Okay. Stay on. This phone takes forever to load, so I can't even tell if I'm on YouTube again. I think I'm back now. It's showing. This phone takes forever to load, so I can't even tell if I'm on YouTube. Crap. Again, volume off. Don't need to be hearing my echoes. See. Now I can see if there's a chat. Now it works. Okay. Yeah, that was frustrating. I like to dominate technology, but it seems like technology is trying to dominate me today. And I'm not a dominator, just technology. Objects, not people. All right, so now the hotspot's working on that, but it doesn't want to work on this little phone. It is. Let's see. I really want music. Yes, technology sucks, and they keep promising us it's going to fix. They get us to do more and more things, but it still freaking disconnects, buffers. That's not supposed to happen with 5G. Now they're going to tell us they want 6G, and they still haven't fixed all the buffering and the gaps. As if we really want all that radiation anyway. Whatever. All right. It is still drying, believe it or not. That paint is incredibly slow. But it is going to give me the look I want. As long as I don't make it too watery. Does that big brush dry? Because I don't see it. Yes, because it's watery. I could be back in the 80s. If things could be different, if I went back in time and things could be different, I wouldn't mind going back. But if they had to be the same, I don't want to go back at all to any of it. Oh, it's taking so long to dry. Okay, well, the chat's really slow on this, but I'm going to go ahead and bring my music back. What? Where did it go? Here's an 80s medley. You like the 80s. Is it not connected? Nope. Yeah, it is. Why is it not? Why? I swear to God, I had music playing on this earlier. There we go. I like 70s and 80s too. I was born in 63. Usually the era that you were in your late teens, early 20s is your favorite music. I've discovered that one. Unless you have an older soul. There's some people who really like older music and they're younger than me. I guess that's what they listened to when they were in that age group, I guess. Still not dry. Holy cow. 68. So you can't call yourself old because you're calling me old if you do that. So I guess when that dries, maybe I'll try a few other colors. Only go in the opposite direction. Then I'll figure out what kind of painting I'm gonna make it into. But I think I did figure out how I'm gonna get that other thing done. I would have to start at. I would probably have to start at the top. That way I can cover as I went down. I like this song. Wise? Well, I was socially backwards for a long time because of the Asperger's, so mentally and socially I'm a lot younger. It's just my body. My skin. What a traitor my skin is. Trying to climb down and run away. What does this say? Annie Lennox. Age is just a damn number. Yeah, it's a number of how many years we lived. 68. I think my brother Tim was born in 68. I was born in 63. My sister was born in 64, 11 and a half months after me. Then I had another brother born in 65. So no, the other one would have been born in 66 because we were each a year apart. I'm Wendy from Peter Pan. I'll never grow up. I don't see a reason to. I didn't have a childhood much. Ever since I was 9, I was taking care of cleaning and cooking and stuff on top of school. My mom was ill. So I had an organ that I had to take lessons on, but I ended up burying myself in it because my dad would put headphones on so I could put them on and not have to listen to anything that was going on around me. And I played a clarinet for a little bit. I played drums at the studio, but I can't play technically a drum pattern from a song or read drumming music, but I could do a pretty good pattern beat. Where I grew up in Pennsylvania, Butler, Pennsylvania, an hour north of Pittsburgh. My dad was a pilot, so he had to be close enough to the airport. He worked for U.S. Airways. We grew up on a farm, and it was 20-mile walk into town. And it's less than 20 miles into town here, but by the time I walked there, I'd have to stay overnight, walk back. Too many miles to go there and back. When I was a teenager, I'd just go in the morning, walk all the way back. Just really didn't do anything but walking. I didn't have friends when I was younger anyway. I was a good wallflower. And I still have that in me. I'm like, if I feel like somebody doesn't want me around, whether they do or not, I don't know. But if I feel like they don't want me around, I'll just sort of slink away. If we're in a conversation and I feel like I'm in the way, I'll just sort of slink away. Nobody stops me, so apparently I wasn't vital to the conversation anyway. But how I am when I feel like I shouldn't be somewhere, or they don't want me there, or somebody doesn't want me there, I just slink away. This plate dried faster than the canvas did. Alright. Kind of did. Not fully, but that's okay. We can mix a little blue with that. You know what? I'll take it back. I'm going to just... No, I can't. You have to go from top to bottom. Put something here. What did I do there? Let's try that red I wanted to try earlier. So, this time we're just going to do a dot of red. Not more of the white. One for mixing new pastel and one for the sake of white. Can't go for that. Oh, can't grow from that. It's hard to figure out what these words are. Oh, that looks kind of pink. Okay, let's give it a shot. See if I can repeat this with this color without too much water. We'll start by putting this at the bottom. Usually you go from white down to color, but I'm just going to take and put it on. Okay, it's on. Now I'll get the big brush.
Check on the back.
Sort of blended in.
Baby, I was black. Well, you probably done so wrong. You was wicked before you been around too long. You was wicked. To summarize the song, you was wicked. Wicked.
Wow.
It's a shame.
So I'd have to go
Get straight.
from top to bottom, and if I want a sharp line, I would have to. Norwegian band. Actually, this is all the same band you're listening to. It's all a band called Apologetics. They just changed the words and made them parodies. And this singer is the same singer, unless you hear the female. It's the same guy doing this. They were on one of the American Idols or whatever it was. They were on one of those shows. My brother wasn't with them then. And my brother's not fully with them all the time, but they don't travel right now. But maybe if I do this. Nope, that wouldn't work. So he plays with them sometimes, but he's not a full-time member, I guess. It's better watery. I like it better watery. I don't like waiting for it to dry, but I like it better watery. That is working. So I'm going to keep trying those colors. I'm going to turn it around and try the other way down for this, or turn it at the angle. All right. I'll see you in a minute. Milk later. Oh, I'm happy that's working. The only problem is I keep making it a little bit too watery. I gotta be careful in that. But I got lots of time to practice on this little canvas. I'll do a multicolored background, and then I'll figure out what I want to put on it, because I'm not going to waste the canvas and just keep it for goofiness. It's funny, but paint is important. Wow. I am really liking that look, though. It's working well. I could do a double loading technique. You make a puddle of the blended, and then you brush on a blended. I think this works better, making a three color stack. Or I could do a 2-color stack. Just put a deep line of white one way and a deep line of the other color the other way, and just sort of blend it back as if I was making a double loaded pile. I'm not going to need this manual. And then the $5 speaker, I didn't think that. I'm not going to spend money putting it in for a warning when you can just go to the store and pick it up for another $5. I'm going to have to work from the top to the bottom. Now what happened? Something just popped across the top of that screen. Oh, the battery power's dying. Okay, we got to try out my new data charging cable then. I'm even going to hook it to it.
No man where can relate. It was about to be the highest of the faith. The sacrifices.
Okay, more wires. It didn't work. Oh no. Okay, let's take the keyboard off of this. There we go. Oh, yeah. This is why I need a bigger table. I just backed into the painting. I didn't ruin it. Good. Oh, what I would do, I would have to have a much bigger table, that's for sure. I would have to take one of these benches or just put a board across. That's it. I just need to get another board that'll stretch from one seat to the other to put over. And then if I had my camera overhead, right at that cabinet length, I don't know if you can see the cabinet, but right up at that length, what does that sound for? Oh, the speaker's not getting power. It's not the phone that needed power, it was the speaker. All right, unplug that again. Put it down because I didn't want it too close to that. That's the whole point. I need to find my other power extension cord that has the USB chargers in it. I have one in my. I'm not taking it out, putting it back in. It's too much work. I think we could take the sound down. It's too close to the other computer. There we go. I want to see the playlist, but oh, that was it. Here we go. I got another stack of white here. She wants to stick to the brush. Alright, I gotta turn it back down. I just wanted that song loud. I think I may have taken too much time in between. Let's see if it'll blend still. Nope, but I have this other color that'll blend it in between. Oh, there it goes. She could never breathe. She got addicted to Christ. She got addicted to Christ. She got addicted to Christ. With my say. Why did I ruin my weight? And I just freaking did it again. There we go. I know, it's going in another direction now. Alright, that's gotta dry. I gotta dry each color before I go to the next one. Apparently I'm gonna need a lot of practice. I can't believe I wasted all that orange. I can't even get that back in. I almost want to grab another canvas just to put it on there. But I need backgrounds on some other things, so I can just do a scrappy background on one. Hold on, I'm grabbing a crap canvas too. Did I already bring it in? You know what? This one that I was going to do something with. There we go. Just going to put it on there. She could never be clean without him around. So she got addicted to Christ. She got addicted to Christ. She got addicted to Christ. Every pound say, God sent the from sin. 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 Might do some kind of color block on this one. Maybe I'll turn it into the fourth girl. There's only 3 girls in that series. Beatles. Yeah, they have. Let me see how long this list is. They have every genre, actually. This list is. Well, it's not telling me, but I think it's 11 hours of unique songs. I don't know why it's doing that. It's still downloading the list. Maybe that's a song that's still downloading. It appears to be. Let's see what I can. Here, I don't like his screaming, but let's try it. Me and my brother one time recorded a cat scratching in the litter box, and I turned them into musical notes with the program we had, and I did Cat Scratch Fever with it. So we had cat scratching as the notes in the background. There we go. I didn't waste that paint. do a green next. I have a plate of green on it already. There we go. Ah, sorry. Woo. They say when you sneeze, you get a slight concussion. All I know is it feels like you got a little bit of a buzz for a second. Hi, Annie. Yeah, we was wondering what's up with Annie today.
This life is dangerous. I feel your pain. Why go to church and shame? You know the gospel, don't you? You know his name. It makes you grow in Christ. Christ, when you faint in the flame.
How's your day going, Annie? Yeah. Fixing my turn green. Why am I looking at this one? This one was just to get the paint used. Now I want to work with it. Wendy's in a party mood, but yet I'm working. I won't be able to work till Sunday again. Tomorrow is a special feast day for us. So we won't be doing any lives or work or anything like that. Ah, you got your phone calls done though. That's good. What I was doing is trying to figure out a pattern for that big piece that I chalked in. Let me show you again. For this piece that I chalked the lines in on, I wanted pastel, different color lines. You can see a hint of it over here in the other camera. But I wanted to do the pastel line type thing across, so I was trying to figure a method to do it. Originally, I was going to go with the card to do it, but it wasn't working the way I wanted it to. It was cool, but it didn't. Sometimes there are things need to be done, I know. So, Annie, I had this camper given to me today. So I'm like trying to figure out how to customize it to make it work for the gallery. I just don't have enough space in here to do the things I do need to do. So I'm trying to figure out how I can customize it. I might be able to get a board from here to that and just make one big table over the top when I don't need the benches. The only problem is, like, to sit the paint, I'm going to have to take that board off and sit and use the table this way. But I am going to rig up a camera overhead. Some kind of stand coming out this cabinet for it. I'm going to take the microwave and get it up into here somehow or up over that other thing. So I can have more table space. And I'm going to take the space in the there. I'm on Wi-Fi. I can afford to swing the camera around. Here we go. And so this space back here, I can store paintings, and up in here, I'm thinking of storing the smaller ones, bringing that bed down, and storing the smaller paintings up in there, and the larger ones closer to that seat. So if I had company come visit me, I could take the little bit of paintings out of that, pull the bed out, and have a guest. Yeah, I'm Texas is going to be my home base. I think. What happened? Just lost my music again. Oh. Ugh. Every time it gets a notification, it wants to stop again. Oh no, I don't want to play. That's okay, I don't want to hear that song anyway. I want to hear this one.
Yeah, sure.
Told you I was in a party mood today. No, you can move to Texas, Andy. Yeah, I can have Andy come move down here. Except this place is different. You kind of got to be a Toro follower to live here. You don't follow Toro. It's I'm just for background purposes. I am a Christian. I believe Yeshua came to die for our sins and stuff, but I also believe that Torah is still in existence. But anyway, that's what this place is. So unless you have that same belief, you really can't live here. Come visit me. Alright, what color are we going to try next? We got that yellow going. Kind of works in. Maybe I'll try another color right down in through here and let that live like that. We haven't done the red yet. Let's do the red. Could be pink. Oh, I did do the pink, didn't I? Oh. Okay. Don't know what color to do then. Orange is what I was going to do. 1 point. Let's bring out my orange again because I don't want to make an orange. I could make an orange out of this cheap paint. I'd rather use up my cheap paint for experimental pieces. When me and the crew went to his digs, he was really the rich guy type. I saw this precious little babe crying, lying on a bed of straw. This young miss though gave him a kiss, and I knew that she was his mom. There you go. You can do that. Come as an Iraqi. That'd be funny. I don't know if you want to do it that. I think you better claim another country. That might not be a good one. That's what happened to a lot of us after from doing the Eventually, you know what's funny? Look at this hand towel that they gave me to use. You're going to laugh. 1776. I laughed so hard, I didn't tell them why, but I laughed. Oh, that was definitely not enough of that paint. Okay, so yeah, we're going to use cheap paint. I'm going to have to go get me some more cheap paints. Holy cow, that red is overpowering. That's what was wrong. I thought it dried, but it didn't. It was the red's overpowering. He was all alone when he set the tone. When they killed him one spring, he needed to be older to make you holy, because a babe can't do that kind of thing. Save us. Little something's not for kiddies. That swaddling babe, just wait about 30 years. Catch him at Easter, baby. Okay, gotta watch it to get to the white. I go fast because it's drying every second I talk. I'll chill that for a second. This is like the Olympics almost. Alright, white. More white. But the problem is the brush is too wet. You know, it's making that noise. I'm a little frustrated at everything today. I want it to go smooth, and it's not. It's not going smooth. Now we'll take the big brush and toy. You're a child of God, no matter who you are. We're the bride to be. Jesus, you and me, the church of unity. So So what I'm doing is you kind of go back and forth. Like I'll go down here and I'll go up, but you don't want to go all the way to the very top if you want to keep the white. So I kind of go back and forth so that the red and the white kind of blend in more in between. Normally, I don't know if you guys were there the day I did the double loading on the brush. You put one color on one side and one on the other. It's basically kind of what I'm doing here, only I'm putting it on the canvas and doing it. That just closed. There we go. Reminds me on anything that I do. Wow, what was talking? I don't remember what I was talking about now. Oh, somebody's on the stream. Oh, I forgot to pay attention. There you are. Now you can join us. Hi.
Ruby!
Let me turn down the music now. Oh, here comes a song called Choir Boy. There you are.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot to check.
Thanks for shrinking me down. I haven't brushed my hair or anything. A spam caller woke me up, and after I got 45 minutes sleep. So 7:45 in the morning, a spam caller. Really?
Wow. Yeah.
How do you
That
say?
one works really well. Okay. Go ahead.
I got on your Etsy thing there, and it was
Yeah.
really nice to see all your pictures reversed the normal way. And it looks quite a bit different.
Does it?
Yeah, well, I read and write backwards, and I used to left-handed, right-handed, and mirror writing both hands and stuff. But to see the tree on the left instead of the right, it really makes the picture look different.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
I know. I have a tendency to want heavier, taller things on the left than on the right. I've noticed that.
Yeah, it really looks different when it's the right way around.
Everything has a different feel. It's like I was demonstrating with that one picture, turning it around. When you look at a picture a certain way, when you're doing abstract, sometimes you don't even know which way it's supposed to face. So you turn it until you can feel your forehead will kind of release, and you'll be like, "That's the way it should be."
Yeah. Well, actually, our local photographer took a picture at the marina last night. I don't know whether it was Oak Bay or which one it was, but it looked like Ube! Woo! Is that Ube?
Where?
No, that's Wendy B. We haven't got Ube on here yet.
Oh, no. One's for my face. That's me. And the other one's for my painting. And Ube's in the hospital. Remember, he can't join from there.
Yeah. Oh, Ube.
I saw something really sad on the way back today.
What'd you see?
There was a cow standing in the field all alone over something. And I thought that was really strange. And then I saw the turkey buzzards trying to dive bomb him, and he was fighting them off, and I realized it was a dead cow. It's probably a dead calf.
Oh, no.
And it was heartbreaking to watch him trying to fight the turkey buzzards off. So that other one's probably going to get hurt with the turkey buzzards trying to get to the dead one. But you can't mess with people's cows around here, so I had to leave it. It was hard.
I wonder if the heat maybe took the cow down.
I don't know, but they're going to end up losing a second cow because it's trying to protect the dead one.
Yikes.
That was heartbreaking. But
Yeah,
I did a little clip of downtown today because I couldn't take it anymore. I hopped in my truck and I drove down there and I met with people.
people.
People! I went to fuel up and there was 3 of us. Apparently they were out of fuel at the one place. So we all drove, we convoyed to the other gas station to fill up. We had a great time. And the ladies in the coffee shop were fun. I'm gonna have to go back next week. We're gonna have to hang out with some of these people. It's a really fun. The people are very friendly down here, and I noticed the library and the coffee shop, and a lot of these places are set up for people to visit. Even the hotels have the porches where all the chairs are out front. It's not like you go in and there's nothing to sit outside it. They have it all set up so you can be with people.
Well, the fellow I rode with in 2018, he was a friend of the landlord's, and he married a girl in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, which is just south of Daytona Beach. And he lived in I think he lived in California for a bit. Then he lived in Hawaii for 20 years. And then he came back, and he was from Calgary, Alberta. And I said, well, how did you get across the border? He says, I jumped the border in Alberta.
Huh.
And I thought, that's been my dream all my life, to jump the border and never come back. There was a really neat thing on the news many, many years ago where the people had bought a house in Canada and they bought one in the US and they dug a tunnel
from one to the other. Oh, that's funny.
And I thought, oh, that would have been my dream. Oh, wow.
Go under a tunnel and then you're in another country, and we see if there's any.
Yeah, just pop over to the U.S., go in the tunnel, go over to the U.S., come back.
I'm finding paint that was still wet, throwing it on this other canvas thing. Because I was going to coat this anyway. I don't want to waste my paint. I'm trying to use up all I can.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's about all the wet paints there are. I threw a plate in the sink, and I think I accidentally ran. Nope, that was the other thing. On that one. I've got so many plates. I don't want to throw them away because I can reuse them when they're dry.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s, there was people making a tunnel from East Berlin to West Berlin.
I can believe that one.
Yeah, I can too.
That's brutal. Wow. I worked with a girl from a lady from Germany, and she had the beautiful German accent as well. And we did that entry key punching. We could listen to music at work with our headphones. And Ingrid there, where she says, oh, I love that song by the Traveling Ovaries.
The Traveling what?
Ovaries.
Ovaries? Why would you call yourself the Traveling Ovaries? That's
Traveling Wilburys.
Oh, Wilburys. I thought you said ovaries.
That's what she said.
Oh.
I had to think for a minute. I looked at Ingrid and I thought, Traveling Ovaries? And another one, she used to ride her bicycle to work all the time. And she says, the first signs of spring is so beautiful. All the cockroaches are out.
What? The cockroaches?
Well, I knew Ingrid long enough, and I looked at her and I thought, cockroaches. Oh, the flowers are crocuses. She became famous for the Traveling Ovaries, though.
threw paint on is texturized, so I really can't do too much of a design on it. I might be able to do something. I'm just thinking of doing color blends and a dry brush over it, bring out the textures.
Could put a footprint in the mud.
That'd be funny.
Hey, people like that.
Footprints. Yeah, I did a canvas. I had to set up chairs all around it. I put it on the ground, and I was going to paint with my feet, and I found out it gets slippery. So I lined up chairs all along, and I had people in the studio sitting in the chairs so I can hang on and walk through.
Oh my.
It was fun that day, actually. Everybody wanted to get in on the action.
That's cool.
I tend to make a party when I go somewhere. I don't know. That's
That's funny.
oops. Maybe it'll
My
dry.
landlord had a concrete print of a big footprint like a Sasquatch.
Wow.
It's actually my landlord got me over there yesterday to pick some tomatoes, and then he gives me a guitar. I play keyboards, organ, accordion. Guitar, I took lessons when I was 14. I got a real mental block with the guitar.
You know what I do with the guitar? Is I just pull a string and just listen to it fade out. Pull another string, listen to it fade out. It's so
Really?
peaceful. Yeah.
Huh.
It's very peaceful.
Yeah.
You can try. Do weird things with it. You don't have to play it like it's supposed to be played.
Well, I'll show it to you here. Yeah, I like that, Uwe. Thank you. The crocus is the first flower after winter. Yeah. So, yeah, oh, the first signs of spring. All the cockroaches were out. I lost it. I laughed. Ingrid was used to us, and she knew by the look on my face. Almost the word, but not quite. Hang on, I'll get the guitar. It's really weird.
Cool. I've actually on a guitar was like strum and hit it like it's a drum percussion thing. I've done that.
Well,
I don't know how to play a guitar the right way, but I know how to play it the fun way.
I think I'd do better with a lap steel.
A lap work? Or
A lap steel. So, you know, like Jeff Healey played in,
Jeff Healey.
what was it, the Blues Brothers. And
Yeah.
Jeff Healey played with it on his lap. This is a weird little one. I look ugly, pardon me.
Let me drag it over so we can see. Whoops, that didn't drag. It's not letting me put you up there. There you go.
I'm here.
Oh wow. It looks like a sitar almost.
Look at there's the end of it. Like, how do I make sense of this?
Somebody handmade that.
No, I bought it on Amazon for half price.
Is it electric?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
how fun.
I don't have room for anything in here. And he gives me the little speaker to use with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I thought, you know, like, I don't do it. I've got to take a picture of it and send it to my musician friend, Terry Mojo Johnson. I'm just going to take a picture of it on the sleeping bag here and put, now what? Like, Terry, give us some, you know, basic courses of guitar or something, like, you know, a starter kit. And
That's cool though. That's really cool. Do you even know what it sounds like yet?
well, he sort of played it, but, you know, like, I don't know.
Does it sound like a regular electric guitar?
Yeah, it is. It really is. But I'm moving stuff around in here, and I thought I was going to do it. It's a bit windy outside today, and he gave me a really good idea to set up my table outside, load stuff out of the cabin, put it on the table. I've got stuff to get into the underground storage, and yeah, take it from there. But I've been trying to do everything in the cabin. I thought, listen, I can get that table out beside my car. And underground storage is only 17.5 inches. I need a shower so badly, and I thought it's not good in the underground. So why get cleaned up and then go in the underground storage?
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna try this because I haven't a clue. I'm just gonna take a picture and send it to Terry and go, now what? Terry makes all his own guitars and everything, and that one, thank you, Tony, my landlord. But I don't even have room to put my keyboard out. Okay, let's Uwe here. He's so cool. I love
And he
him.
loves us. He says, I love
Electric.
you ladies, and so impressed with both and happy to chat with you. Well, we're happy to chat with you, Uwe.
Aw, he says you're so cool. I love you, ladies. I'm so impressed by you both and happy to chat with you. Uwe, we love having you in here. You are our little sparkle too. We love you.
He's our male presence.
We need a male brain sometimes, you know. I'm trying not to write. I'm too ugly yet.
I did a live downtown, and Eric showed up again.
Oh, cool.
I'm like, what's up with this? 2 days in a row, he shows up on my feet. He wouldn't touch him with the 10-foot before.
You know, I think he might be getting a kick out of the fact that you and I get along very well.
Maybe.
And since, you know, you did all the traveling with him and that, and I enjoy you so much, and I just love Uwe. Uwe, oh my goodness. When I was telling my landlord about Uwe and his friend Uwe, how you were saying it, Uwe, about the Romanian, and I mentioned that to my landlord, and my landlord says, well, no, Uwe does have Transylvanian in him. Wow.
So Uwe's a vampire.
Yeah, he's got fangs. He does. I've never met him, but I've just heard his voice. He could just read the phone book, and oh my God. Oh. Yeah. He's got the most Transylvanian, I can't even imitate a Transylvanian accent.
You know whose accent I like? I like to listen to Russell Brand. And he's got a sexy way of talking.
Who's that? What's his name?
Russell Brand.
Yeah, okay.
They keep saying maybe Eric will pull the trailer for me. Yeah, Eric doesn't like driving, believe it or not.
He doesn't like driving?
No. And I hate to put him in a position to have to do it if he don't like it.
He doesn't like driving?
Yeah. He said he probably likes riding his bike, but he doesn't like driving, he says. A lot more green than that.
I love that little car, how it can just do the little zippy U-turns. My car isn't like that. The old Standard is just like, reverse, first gear, reverse, and it's just like clutch, the whole, But I'm useless in an automatic. I just let go of the steering wheel and think, do your thing, It's like the steering wheels come off, like, here, hold this.
Yeah.
There's no control in automatics for me. I love the Standards because they pull down as you gear down. Yeah, he drove 10 times across America. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I guess he's kind of burned out on driving for a while.
Yeah. But he did do the bike ride.
Oh, yeah.
Riding a bike's different. I I have to.
That was neat that the right hand wasn't showing. So I was having my hand like it was on the throttle, but it looked like my left hand was swollen.
Oh, we thought maybe you were tired from the bike ride, is why you weren't on.
Oh no, just phone calls. I just had to get things. I'm trying to find out about getting a will done up.
Oh,
Only because I don't have anybody. There's no relatives, friends, neighbors, people. There's nothing in my life.
if you don't have a will.
Yeah, well, I says this will be the simplest will anyone's done. I give my landlord, Tony Green, permission to do whatever he wants with any of the stuff in his rental cabin on his property. You know, do whatever you want, Tony. And I think he's done this before. It's really hard to put someone as executor.
I got a text. I got to check for a text, and I got to be careful I don't disconnect the phone.
Yeah.
Celeste, planning on going to Harvard tonight about 5 p.m. Who's going? Me. Hold on, I got to answer. This is funny. Once I get this place set up for streaming painting easier, I won't have to climb the bench to try to peek at my phone. There we go. I'm going to dinner tonight, which means I can only work for another hour or so. Woo, almost went
You can
back.
shrink me down. It's making my eyes water.
Huh?
Shrink me down. It's making my eyes water.
Oh, I hate looking at myself too.
Want to see what you're doing?
I know. I'm trying. I forgot to put the camera back. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, much better. Thank
Check
you.
out the blend lines.
Oh,
Wait, is it doing it or is it frozen?
no,
It's
it's working.
Well, I'm holding it up to the camera and I'm not seeing it on the thing. It's froze. Dang it. But yeah, the blend lines are working.
Yeah.
I probably need to go more pastel-y. I don't know why. Oh, it froze because I got a text. Let's see if we bring it back.
A big bottle of water here.
Oh, it's back. All right, so see how well the blending's going?
Oh,
Look at
wow.
So
Oh,
that's
wow.
what I'm going to do on the silver one, but I want to do it more pastel-y. I don't want these bolder colors in it,
Yeah.
but it's working well, I think. I have to let each color dry, and I got to work from top to bottom. But it's working. So excited. I can't wait to start that piece. It's got a bar in the middle, though. So I have to figure out what I'm going to stuff in there so that when I paint, I don't get the bar look in the middle of it.
Yeah, and that'd be nice to have a local bar.
There we go. Shiner. Wait, here, let's put it in this one. It's called a shiner.
Oh, wow.
I opened it up. I'm like, what the heck? It's sitting there. I don't drink a full beer. I just sip.
Excuse me, I'm very dry. I've been on the phone. I haven't had anything to drink since I woke up.
Eric drove 10 times across America. He probably has, but he gets tired of it. Wow.
So I think I've got all my stuff done, so I'm good to go for now.
He's talking about coming out the quartzite, so maybe he will. But then I'd have to get it back from quartzite. Who would drive it then? Because I don't want to do it. I got to get this out of the way to put more paint on this one to use up the green. Musical canvases. There.
The only painting I've done in here, there was a mark on the wall, and I touched it up with whiteout. It doesn't quite matter. Yeah. There's a little trick though. I'm not sure what I'd put with this. With latex paint, if you want to just touch up something and put a little bit in whatever you put it in, and add food coloring.
Oh,
And then
That's interesting.
yeah, I did that because I bought paint to match up like a frontal fireplace without a mantle. And you can pull the trailer. Yeah, no,
Yeah, and he'll come all the way down just to pull my trailer for me.
Yeah, I put a strap around my waist and
Uwe can pull. No, I have a truck to pull it. I just don't want to drive it.
yeah.
Well, I have my other camper.
I've had to push my own car a number of times, and people love to watch.
I like to watch you wash your car.
No, when my car has a quirk, and when I fill her up with gas, when she gets really full, and next time she goes out, she's going to do this again, and then she's all filled up and everything because there's no Shell gas station out this way at all. It's 11 miles from here, and so anyway, after I fill her up, she doesn't want to start. So a guy pulled up on a Harley, and we got talking for a while, and he asked if he could help with my car, and I says, no, she just likes her moment. She likes her just doing her thing. And so anyway.
You don't have to be jabbed to come into America, do you?
Huh?
You don't have to be jabbed to come into America. You got to be jabbed to go back home to Canada.
Actually, I think my landlord said they're dropping that at the end of this month.
They're doing what?
I think they're dropping that at the end of this month.
Oh.
Because he wants to go to Mexico in January. And that leaves Joel and me here. Apparently, Joel's scared of me, whereas I was scared of Joel.
Joel, I need to find out where to get that information. I didn't even know that people were required to get a vaccine to come into this country. They're bringing him over the border without him. I don't get it. That's stupid. Why would they let everybody else except Canadians come in without a vaccine? Now I'm mad. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Tennis player. I'm not going to even try that. It looks like a Polish name. Was not allowed to play US Open because he was unvaxxed.
Oh, that's before. No, that was from before, and that's to play. They have different requirements to play in the sports than they do crossing the border.
Yeah.
But I don't think they require a vaccine for the border. People are flying in all the time without them. In fact, some of the airlines don't want vaxxed people on their airlines because they're dying up in the air with their blood clots.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, I'd be more worried about the neurological stuff. My system does not react well to a lot of things, and
I'm not taking that vaccine because I know some of what's in it, and I don't want that in my body.
Well, yeah, even a nurse got on one day. I can't remember what kind of chat it was, and she says, there's no way I'm doing it. She says, I know what's in it.
I better check the chat again in case she told me I need to be ready at a different time.
Wow. Sorry, I'm crooked here. My landlord was saying, oh, I'd love you to pull the bed away from the 5 foot, the baseboard, my big desk, 5 foot desk. And I've got my bed up against the wall here so I can get the Wi-Fi signal. There's a 5 foot baseboard heater here. I've got plastic. He built the frame for the bed so I can put my storage bins underneath because there's no storage here, no closets, no shelves.
Right.
And so he says, I'm not going to kick you out over it or anything, but he says, I really wish you'd use those. And I thought, Tony, I'm saving you money with my little radiator guy, and I got a really energy efficient 1200 one that adjusts itself. So actually, the more stuff I have in here, so it won't go bad in the shed. Everything is getting wrecked out in the shed.
Wow, yeah, because of the weather.
Yeah, and the underground storage. Oh, I have to be in the mood to get under there and put my coveralls on and a shower cap, and you Yeah, it's just one of those things. So I want to put some empty boxes under there, and it's the bedroom area drops down right behind me. There is no wall here. There is no wall behind me.
Right.
It's down 6 inches. Now he raised the floor. I says, why didn't you go up another 6 inches? And he says, well, it would have been too close to the ceiling. I thought, oh, good grief, Tony. You know, like make it all one level would have been a lot easier to arrange. And 17.5 inches of storage would have given another 6 inches on it. And that would have made all the difference because there's some bins I can't get underneath. I have some old bins that I moved with. They stack well in storage and stuff like that. And they're 9 inches tall. You stack two together, they're 18 inches. And the underground storage is 17.5 inches. And a half inch.
Huh.
Oh. So, yeah, you're kind of... I need one of those little mechanic creepers to get in. Actually, yeah, I've kind of figured something out. I've got a board I can put on an old thing with wheels and roll in on my back and start, or my tummy or whatever, and just, do stuff down there. And I've got the bins with wheels on them in there. So Uwe says, let's see, I talked to two ladies here on station and they got their infectionable, sorry about my eyeballs, infectionable arthritis.
Infectionable?
Arthritis.
Never heard of infectionable arthritis. What is that?
Oh, I got all the bone names, including osteoporosis. So, arthritis. I think I had arthritis as a kid,
I did too.
Uh,
I messed that line up for sure. Dang it. Whatever. It's a practice piece. There we go. Okay, I got a nice background on there.
wow. Yeah, I was watching a video downtown.
I forgot to take it off text.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. We have the arthritis stream.
There we go. Is it working now? Yep.
Uwe says,
We have a decent background. Don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I have a background. And I've practiced. And I'm still nervous about doing it on that big piece. But that's okay.
peeling lips are being dry. Okay. Boy, I could sure suck back water, especially when I haven't had any since last night.
The bike ride night, I didn't eat at all. I didn't even eat after we were done. Did I just cover my green? I covered my green. Whatever. This piece, the more layers I put on it, the less prominent the grooves will get. You can see the texture on it. It was a finish. I had done a metallic brush over these three colors, and it looked great. And then I decided I wanted it to shine brighter, and I did it again, and it made it dark. And it totally destroyed it. There's not
the purple. The purple there, the mauve purple, looks really cool though.
Yeah, it does. It's one of the original colors from it, though. This color right in here was this color, only not with white added.
It's looking rather interesting.
It is. I don't know if I can paint anything over it because I don't know. There might be a way. Why does it things keep falling? There might be a way to put something over it, but I'm not sure.
Sorry, I'm always tilted here. It's hard to straighten up because the computer's on the tray table and I'm on the bed and we're sharing it.
Okay, so Uwe, what is infectionable arthritis? People pass it to each other? He says he has it too. Then he should be able to describe it. Because I don't know what it is. Never heard of it before.
Let me try something. I'll try and look it up real quick.
All right. Some of these in here.
Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Infectious, in brackets, septic arthritis.
Septic?
Yeah.
What does it do? Poison your whole system like a fibromyalgia?
It says infectious arthritis, also called septic arthritis, involves a sudden severe infection of a joint. It is a type of inflammatory arthritis that can cause swelling, pain, and tissue damage.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
you still get tissue damage with arthritis, but that's even worse.
Infection arthritis. It says infectious arthritis is joint pain, soreness, stiffness, and swelling caused by an infection agent such as bacteria, viruses, or fungi. These infections can enter a joint various ways. After spreading through the bloodstream, holy crap, from another part of the body, such as the lungs during pneumonia, through a nearby wound. Infection arthritis, also called septic arthritis, is a painful infection in the joint. It can occur when an infection from another part of the body spreads to a joint or the fluid surrounding the joint. Infection causing germs may also enter the body during surgery or through open wounds or an injection.
Wow.
Whoa.
They're killing us with these stupid vaxes. Not only that, they're not just killing us, they're making us die with extreme pain in the process.
Yeah, I'd just take euthanasia over the jab. Wow.
I'd take COVID over the jab any day. That's craziness. Total craziness.
Nope, it infects your knees, shoulders, fingers, whatever.
Jaw. I have arthritis in my jaw, believe it or not. Didn't even know it was possible.
Yeah, they kept telling me arthritis and this and that for years and years, and I thought, yeah, whatever. Doesn't everybody have it?
I don't know.
I just took it for granted. I never knew any difference. So when you don't know any difference,
So we're built to deteriorate. Well, we weren't built that way originally, but we deteriorate now.
well, I couldn't even sit cross-legged in kindergarten. They kept giving me shit for that.
My knee turns out, so my feet stick out.
Yeah, my knees wouldn't go down. I couldn't, and I went to an East Indian wedding for 2 hours sitting on the floor, and they said everybody stand up, and everybody stood up, and I couldn't. I grabbed the windowsill, and I'm groveling, and I'm twisting myself, and I thought my legs were dead. They were gone. A little notice would have been nice. So, Uwe is written here. It says, nope, it infects your knees, shoulders, fingers, whatever. I have it only in my knees, but others have it even worse. Me too. Even if I die on COVID, then I die. I won't die on a jab, that's for sure. Right on, yeah.
There you go.
Uwe.
That jab's not just killing people; it's making them suffer in the process.
Yes, it is. Very much so.
Okay.
I already have a tremor. I already have the essential tremor, and I thought, no, I don't think so. I'm not playing with the neurological stuff. Wow.
This edge
Oh,
is
Uwe. Oh my God.
pretty tricky.
Wow. We love having you here. It's such a treat.
Yep, it is. I like anybody joining because it's hard to work by myself. I used to work in a studio with other people around. Look at that. Now I have a background for a new picture. I'm thinking of doing a fourth girl for that series and selling all four of them, maybe.
A what girl?
Remember the girls? The set of three girls? Do I have it here? I don't think I have it right here. Maybe it's in the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom as storage right now.
They said yes, it's insane what side effects.
Girl. Remember
have.
these? I'm thinking of doing a fourth one on this canvas here.
Ooh.
Maybe not. I don't know. Nothing's written in stone until I start putting paint on it.
Yay, Ube! Right on. Right on. We need a male brain.
We're just having a love fest here.
I've been trying for the last well over a year to flip the mattress on my bed, so I'm in a sleeping bag and I've got a cover on it for bed bugs, and I keep sliding down, so I don't have much room in here.
Right?
I had my bed in the other section, but like I said, I wanted to be closer to the washroom. And he said, well, Wanda used to use that for storage. I thought, good idea. All that crap's out of my face now. So I've got the boxes stacked to go into the underground, and just so much to do. And while the weather's good, I'll put a table outside. I'll throw everything outside and do it that way. I never even thought to do it like that. That's great.
Oh my gosh, I got paint all over the microwave again. It's my microwave, I don't care. It wasn't my microwave, it's mine now. That's funny.
I typed a belated birthday wish to a friend, a motorcycle friend, little Robbie. Oh, he had fun when he was younger. I met up with him in Walmart sometime this year. And little Robbie he's quite a bit shorter than me, but he's an ace motorcycle mechanic. And then the owner died of where he was working.
Oh.
And wow. So we exchanged numbers and that. And Robbie used to have a tail on him, halfway down his back. And he had fun with it because we didn't know if he was a girl or a guy.
Huh? Like from Saturday Night Live, Pat? They'd wait to see which restroom they would go in, and they would choose the one where you can go either sex. I remember that. That would be so politically incorrect right now.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
Robbie was amazing. He would grab a motorcycle. I was always down at the shop with my bike anyway. And he would grab a motorcycle on the kickstand, and he would, I don't know how he did it, because like I say, he comes up to about, just about my mouth, if that. And he would grab a motorcycle on its kickstand and spin it around 180.
Oh, like a stunt bike. I used to have a stunt bicycle. It had the wheels in the back that turned just like the front. And I did this really bad wipeout in front of an ex-boyfriend. Huh.
Yeah,
he was camping there, which I didn't expect him to, I didn't expect to run into people I know. And I'm just doing stunts with the kids, and I hit an oil slick, and I smashed this whole side of my face, and I had a bruise from half my forehead down to half my cheek and all across my nose all summer long. So I'm traveling across country with two kids with a giant black eye. But it was embarrassing falling in front of an ex-boyfriend. I didn't even know he's there until I fell, and then I'm like, oh, how embarrassing.
When I lived in East Suit, one of the trucks was losing. We think it was a recycle truck, and it was losing some of its hydraulic oil, just one spot. And it was January 4th I was riding, because you can ride all year out here. And it was 5 miles down to the store. I was going to take my cat with me that day. That's a different story on that one. But I usually took him with me down to the store. But my landlord started up his truck, and the transmission was all messed up. And Buddy just lost it. And it's just like, he had his hands up, like, stay away from me. And he was growling and everything. And I thought, yeah, okay, Bud, if you don't want to go, you don't want to go. That's cool. And so anyway, and I hit a 10-cent spot of hydraulic oil. And I didn't know whether to gun it, because I wasn't going to make the corner and just, like, end life.
Well, here's
I was gonna hurt my motorcycle there, and I went into the ditch, and I went over the bars and had a nap on the road.
Okay, well, that's awful shouldn't have showed up, or did it? Wait, no, they put me on pills, but I just do get my knee replacement once it's going. I had to approve something he posted earlier. I just noticed it because he wrote shit pills. It made me approve it, and I didn't notice it till now. Sorry.
Is that Eric?
No, it's Uwe.
Oh, Uwe.
I didn't mean to sound disappointed. That was funny. That was funny.
It's like Uwe's name. I just love that. I just love it. Wow.
This is going to make a nice piece, I guess.
Oh, God. I haven't even been to the washroom yet. Let me tilt my head so okay, there I'm straight. This cheek isn't that bad. This is a cheek that needs fixing. I don't know.
I can't even tell. I think you see it more than most people because I can't even tell.
I don't know. It was showing more. I've started taking some extra vitamins, so maybe it's helping. I started taking some B12. Maybe it's helping, but it was really losing it there. Because that's all fat from my stomach in there. That's fat. See, there's my cheek. There's the bone. There's my cheek.
So dinner's been changed to 4:30. I think she said. I don't know, but I gotta start cleaning up, which I've already started, kind of. Now my nose wants to start running.
I love trailer life. There's so many places to put things.
Wow, we had 8 people going to dinner tonight. Woohoo!
People!
And the women never pay. I can go all I want. The women never pay for dinner. The guys always pay.
And you can have a really good meal. Finally.
I feel so guilty. I go cheap, but they keep having these lamb lollipop things, and I'm like dying to try it. It's a $34 dish. I'm finding a hard time picking a dish that's over 20. It would be nice to have, but I feel guilty because I'm not paying for it. But I've got to come to this conclusion that the women never pay for the dinner here. And the 2 women that are single up there that live, they never have to pay for the dinner either. So I need to get over the guilt and just enjoy it.
Oh, that's cool. That's Texas Gentleman.
Well, I don't know if you were here. Well, you were here when I talked about what it is. It's a group of Torah followers that are Christian. And that's what this place is. So they just believe men should pay. I'm like, I'm cool with that. But yeah, it's family. I met them 2 years ago in Quartzsite with our Torah group out there, and we're all family.
I've always gone Dutch with that, and I thought, no, I'll just pay for my own things.
You know what I learned? If I ever start dating again, is you don't want to do that. I learned if the guy does not want to pay, then he's going to keep calling you telling you that you spend too much money and you do this and you do that. If they're not willing to pay, then it's not going to be worth it.
Oh, wow.
I had to learn the hard way. I like to stay cheap. I'm like, let's go to Subway. And then they treat you cheap. That's the problem. And I'm like, I don't want to be that way where I'm like, you need to spend more money on me. But I also learned that's how you find out how much they respect you. So, yeah, it's a real strange world. And I just discovered I got paint all over my table. I don't care. Never mind. I don't care. I can have paint on my table.
That's like when I'm working on the car and I had grease and I'd wash my hands and I'd still have remnants of the working on the car or the motorcycle.
Yeah, I always have crap on my hands. I'm like, where's the camera? I always have crap.
That's character, Wendy. That's character.
I'm going to paint everything in here. I'm going to take and make it all white, and then I'm going to start painting stuff everywhere.
Hey, what's really cool, Wendy? Go without makeup, but your hands are covered in paint.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't even own makeup. I don't do my hair. I'll cut it and I'll wash it, dry it. I won't blow dry it. I won't style it. I don't do makeup. I don't like to waste money on that stuff. And it's not like I'm ugly and I have to hide, so I'm good. Most women are ugly. You know, if you are a happy person and you are not an angry person that tears people apart, you have this countenance on your face that makes you beautiful. You know those African women full of wrinkles and they smile and they only have 1 or 2 teeth? They're beautiful.
I know.
Because they're happy.
Yeah.
So it's not about wrinkles and it's not about keeping your face. It's about your inside showing up on your face.
Yeah. Things have been improving lately. Yeah, it's been interesting. So, but if you'd seen me about a week or even 2 ago, you could just tell there was something not right, and there really wasn't. So I've been getting things taken care of bit by bit, and it's helped. But I've never been pretty. I never was. I had 30 years of zits.
I don't know what you're talking about. You say you're not pretty? Yeah, right. I can see. Uwe can see. He'll tell you.
Yeah, it's like the webcam is backwards, okay?
That doesn't mean that's sneaky, but that's not true. You are not. No, you're pretty.
Well, my ex-husband used to tell me that I was pretty.
I think you should try
Ugly.
some bangs, maybe. Some bangs would like soften your hairline a little. But I think you're pretty.
I might find out with that one.
That would be no bangs, wouldn't it? No, you can have them leave a little bit of bangs, and you can get one of them hair clips that have hair on it, braid it, clip it on one side, stretch it over your bangs and around the other side. That would work. I need to come over there when and if you get this done and help you fix your hair up so you can be styling and look like you did it on purpose.
Yeah, see, my bangs are as long as all of this too.
Yep. Look, Uwe says you're pretty too. So there you go. You are pretty.
Aw, thank you, Uwe. How's your prescription?
I say that to people too. That was a good. What do I do with my phone holder?
I had 30 years of really bad acne.
Well, I had acne until I hit 45, and it's kind of sneaking back.
Seems like one of your streams is having connection issues. Well, I'll shut that one off there. because
Check out my new little speaker. It flashes colors. It's going to be cool in my
oh,
camper.
cool.
I gave my other
Cool.
one the assignment on the convoy because he was doing this. Is that off? He was.
Power on.
Okay, that was off. He was using this megaphone, and I'm like, a Bluetooth speaker with a megaphone, you can blare and stuff. So I gave it to him.
Oh yeah, I want to answer that one. Batty.
Telebatty?
No message, no answer. Spam.
You need call screening. My phone has this call screening. It's wonderful.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec.
Okay.
Howdy. Not too bad. I'll be back, Wendy. Hang on.
Hey, wave when you're back. There, I muted her. She's on mute, so I'll have to wave when she's back. I need to figure out, I got to change because we're going to dinner. I don't know what to wear. I'm going to go grab an outfit. Be right back. Wow, it's hot in my camper because I have the fan in here. Okay, she's still on. I'm gonna go change real quick. Ta-da! I'm a new person. This is what I wore yesterday. They don't know that. What time should I be ready? They didn't answer. So I'm going to switch my camera. It's a hotel. It's what's the name of it? The Harvard Hotel in Fort Davis. You can look it up. You can even check out the menu. Let me mute on that because I'm going to. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. He'd headphones for this, don't I? How are they? I don't know why I need headphones. I think okay. Settings. In front. Why is it not? There we are. So we got that ready. There's Dave driving past now. I better get ready. I'm gonna take this stuff. Get this other cable so I can charge the headphones if I need to. I'm gonna go down to the house. I don't want to miss the ride. Who wants to miss up on dinner? Especially since I'm gonna be fasting all day tomorrow. There we go. Now I need shoes. I don't know if the stream will go off if the main account ain't on it. I don't know. We'll find out. They're not going to let me stream walking around the farm anyway. So, oh my God, I have no battery life. All right, let's charge it for a few minutes, see how much power I get. Okay, we got a problem. Oh, plugged in the wrong thing, that's why. There we go. Now it's charging. Okay, I'm gonna take this cable and the wireless headphones. I think I'm gonna be jamming out in the back seat while everybody's chatting. I don't normally talk in a car that much. Well, I really hate to end the stream with, I don't know how to end it. I just logged out of the other computer. All right, hold on. That's funny. New tab. Restream. Login. Wait, where'd it go? Open a BitLord in the lock-in. Oh, grr. Let me go in there. Okay. Is it going to make me enter again? This is funny. We'll find out. This laptop actually has to go to the camper. Okay. That one off. We only need one of me. How? Now it's showing Annie by herself. Oh, there we go. There. All right, I got it switched over to a controlling account. Gotta get this laptop inside the camper before dark. There's a bear that's running around here, and I just don't want to be running into him. Where did I put my shoes? I have shoes somewhere. Ah. I cannot see the chat at all, dang it. Wow, you can't see it on the phone. Now I gotta bring up YouTube, which is gonna cause an mute it. They don't make these things easy. YouTube. There we go. Hopefully I don't have an echo. Oh, a bear's there? What the heck? Yeah, we've had a bear around here for a while. I smelt him last night for a little bit. Coyotes too. It's not that bad. They don't really come around people. Unless you surprise a bear, then you don't. There. Now it's back. Like, why did my video froze? Because I'm not on the window. I'm just going to set this up in my camper. I don't think I have very much time at all. Nope. In fact, it's almost 4 right now. And I got to get down there. So, Annie's still on the phone. Taking these with me. Just gotta go in the camper. I probably should be taking the coffee thing too, but whatever. Let's skip having coffee at 4. Yeah, I'm only gonna need the thing. And mouse. Let's see if some of the view out here. Nice. So sadly, I'm gonna have to log out because I can't stream going through the farm, and I have to get down there or I'll miss my ride. So, yeah, let me type that in the chat so Annie will know. Really don't want to take off while she's not able to say goodbye, but there's Mona. I just saw Mona. Hi, Mona. I have to log out. I'm got to get down there for dinner. It takes a while to get to town, and dinner's at 4:30 instead of 5. I'll just say bye to Annie, and then I have to cut the feed. And I can't even spell her name right. All right. I'm going to end the stream, guys. I'll see you Sunday. I have to run or I'll be late. And I can't hear Annie because I have her muted. Sorry. Bye.